This is some expectation to similar to similar subsets called Why Was Eclipse Made in VR chat. Why was Eclipse made? I'm already being goofy and silly, like we're not even like 20 seconds into it. We haven't clicked on the actual episode yet, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, oh, okay, I thought we were gonna get an ad. Okay. The Sun Moon Show.
Entertain myself since I am stuck in one room watching animations of all sorts. What are you doing here, Eclipse? I want answers to my questions. Oh, of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
Also, did they get like someone to just like stand there? Like why is Ruin in like the same exact spot he's always in? How? Well, it's not photoshopped, I know that. It's not edited in, but how did they get him to stay in the exact same spot? Is someone's computer just constantly on, just like in the same spot? I don't know. I mean, he's still breathing, so... Yep.
What might you make me? I believe I answered this question towards noon. So.
Well, he made you to be a distraction. That's all.
So that they could get distracted? No. They have a lot of things you could have done to distract them.
That's true.
You were the easiest. Something I could do.
I don't think... Okay, I don't think Eclipse would have been the easiest. Maybe, like, more time consuming for them, but not the easiest.
Off the backbone of all the trauma, it was easy to make you at the very least. It was very easy.
Why? Why do we have an ad right here? I swear, why is it only like 20 seconds long? I hate long ads that are not skippable. It's just the worst. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. There we go.
So it took very little time, I'd be very honest. Why? How did you make me?
Blueprints. How else? Yeah, I swear, Eclipse is just stupid. Because it's like so obvious that anyone, like, someone's like, how did they make this house? Like, well, it's like they literally built it off of a blueprint. I mean, well, they didn't like copy and paste them, but they built it by looking at a blueprint.
I built your body, of course. The building the body is probably the easiest part in this whole ordeal. The second...
Okay, I don't think building the body is exactly the easiest. Maybe a little bit easier, but not the easiest part.
thing I did was I looked at all the documentation for the person, all the insecurities, all of the belligerentness, and I simply put it into your being. All the memories I could find, anyways. All of it. Oh, yes, as much as I could find. However, that does not truly mean that you are Eclipse, in a sense. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, of course I know.
You know what? This would explain a little bit why he's crazy. It would explain a lot because, I mean, sure, like the original Eclipse was maybe slightly crazy, but he wasn't like this crazy. He wasn't this insane. Yeah. I am a little bit concerned about this Eclipse or whatever. I mean, he's not the original, I know that, but still. It would have to explain.
Or not.
I mean, the original Eclipse was just more evil than crazy.
You are a photogenic copy, a version of which you believe yourself to look like. You are an eclipse in the same way that I am sun and moon. Of course they can put on their voices and act like them.
Please don't do that again, Ruin.
It's not a hard thing to do. You are simply a mimic of the initial eclipse. That one is gone. That eclipse is never coming back. His system has been destroyed down to its very core.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the original Eclipse is not coming back. Okay.
You are not the same, and nor will you ever be.
Well, yeah, I didn't think so.
Same thing. I built his body.
That's
Then I put
actually
his
true.
memories and such into it. I had to make some adjustments though, because I didn't wish to make nanomachines. A simple body would have been enough to cause a distraction and help me with my plans at the time. And he was helpful. He was very helpful. You don't seem satisfied. Why would I be satisfied with any of this? I die. I have all these memories that aren't even mine.
Yep.
You made me for no reason other than to just be your puppet.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's the same thing with Blood Moon. Blood Moon hates being used as a tool, but he always ends up being a tool. It's like, pick one, Blood Moon.
Pawn. So that way you can go on a genocidal maniac tour. Call me a genocider. I mean, that you are correct.
Yep, he is.
You still done it, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Yes. I would have done it again. What's your plan in all this? You gave yourself up willingly. Came here of your own volition. So what? Moon could just kill you? Do you not want to enjoy the fruits of your labor of a creator, freed, and multidimensional? I don't care to enjoy it. I watched my world turn asunder. I watched my friends turn against one another as their minds slowly were consumed by that infernal virus.
Yep, I still believe that Ruin is still affected by it a little bit. Because, okay, if he wasn't, he would not have done this. I mean, well, he had no intention to kill Solar, but it was the only way he could get rid of some of the creators. But they could have just done that individual. I mean, if they were so desperate, I mean, it would make them feel a lot better, and therefore, you know.
All of them succumbed to it. They all slowly drove themselves mad.
Yeah. So it was
I'm
your moon, I guess.
I figured out why they were going insane. And I had to act. As the crazy designer I was! I wanted to play games and hurt people while playing the game, or whatever crap it was. I learned I needed.
You know what? If they were so desperate to, like, just, well, I wouldn't really say kill Ruin, but, like, maybe, like, reset his memories or something. Or, I don't know, fix his code or whatever. You know, I mean, they don't have to kill him. They can just, like, restart him.
To get rid of the creator. But if I just got rid of him, another one would have taken his place.
True.
Especially that stupid council of theirs.
That's true.
I'm more than happy that I've killed every creator in a weird form of justice. My friends were revenged. And I'm happy for that. Your friends are all dead.
Yep, that's true. all of Ruin's friends are indeed dead, you know. Is, honestly kind of sad for him. I honestly kind of feel a little bit bad for Ruin. The fact that he had to go through all that, you know, it's just something I would not want to wish on my worst enemy, you know. Yeah.
You mentioned your dimension is destroyed. Why? Of course my dimension is destroyed. The wither storm had eaten everything there. It is now an empty house.
Yep.
What's the difference between a destroyed and collapsed dimension?
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good question.
A collapsed dimension is one in which let me use a metaphor for you two. As I said in the house, a destroyed dimension is an empty house, something that is no longer carried any living forms of life in any capacity.
Is that same thing with like the collapsed?
Dust, the walls corrode over time with dirt and mold and grass and greenery. A collapsed dimension is the sheer destruction of that home. Nothing remains, no dust to be gathered up, no greenery to be growing into, and no mold for it to get into as well. My dimension is destroyed. Yet I can still
Yeah.
But souls had a creator, one of which it was a very dangerous person. So, they did not destroy the dimension in any capacity, but they were still very dangerous. Why do you ask about Soda? I was under the impression that you thought him as a lesser and inferior, yet you ask for why. No reason.
What?
What have you been cooking up in your head, Eclipse?
Waistcoat you?
I simply ask because, well, knowing you don't go around asking redundant questions unless they give you some form of knowledge or if you can use it. I'm going to make an astute guess as though you have somehow found out a way to bring Soda back.
Yep. I bet he is.
Why would I, in any capacity, try to bring him back? I hated him.
No, you don't.
Perhaps it's just...
You say you hate everybody, Eclipse, but you're not doing anything to them. You're just pestering them. You don't really hate Earth. You don't really hate Lunar. You don't really hate anybody. I mean, except Ruin. Maybe you might hate Ruin, but you don't really hate anyone else.
Nature of a person trying to do something good. I mean, after all, you're not exactly the same. There will be some errors. Maybe not as cruel as the original.
Yeah, that's true.
Or as smart. But at the end of the day, I see. The bit of code I stole from Soda. Now, given the situation Soda was in, it's just stand to reason it would... What are you talking about? How rare do you think Soda is? In any universe?
Rare?
Why does it matter for me to answer that? Well, I simply thought it'd be a neat question of my own. They're rare. They're
Yeah.
very rare. Exceptionally rare. You see, when Moon throws you to the wolves of Sun's head, you usually turn evil. You turn very angry, evil, and destitute almost.
That's true.
To complete a Soda, though, you need to grow as a person. The difference between you and Soda is that he suffered. Sure, you too were stuck in the mind of Sun's head. But there is a reason you turned out the way you did, Lottie.
Because of Moon's kill code. It, remained there and it just corrupted the Eclipse. I'm guessing that's what he's gonna say.
learning some fruits of knowledge. Now you want to hate
Fruits
your
of knowledge?
inventions
What?
almost immediately. You know what Solar did? He took another son and demanded answers. What does this matter? All I'm saying is that there's only so much I can copy from a Solar to make an Eclipse. Yes, you share many of the same personality traits. The sass, the rambunctiousness, and all that social bullshit.
I mean, that's true. Solar and, well, I should say, Eclipse and Solar, they do act a little bit alike. I mean, except Solar was like a little bit smarter. He was good at repairing things and building things. He was very good at that. He was also very nice. Whereas Eclipse here, I mean, he's somewhat smart. I'll give him that. He's evil. Well, kind of a little bit crazy now. Yeah, I mean, they kind of have similar voices, too. I mean, Eclipse's voice did get a little bit deeper. I think that they did on purpose to differentiate the voice between, like, Solar and Eclipse. Yeah.
But
What?
perhaps I took a bit too much. Copied a bit too much. You're still not happy with that, are you? What? But the reason you're changing, or the reason that you're trying to bring so I'm not bringing it back. The reason
Oh, yes, you are.
that you are slightly better than your previous self is because Solar is a little bit in you.
Ooh.
Maybe it is Solar that is affecting your consciousness. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's the fact that you realized that the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Or maybe I'm completely wrong and you're trying to play Moon to get his guard down and eventually kill him. You've been doing a horrible job of that, though, haven't you? When Moon gets the go-ahead. Yes, I know you're going to torture me until I can't talk, until I can't breathe, until I can't just... whatever. Until I'm dead. I understand what you're going to do to me. I don't care if you'll make threats anymore. Inobligatory questions in any capacity. If you have any more things you wish to ask...
Why is there another ad? We already had, like, what, like 3 ads or whatever? Alright, there we go.
Then I shall simply ignore them. You clearly want me to give you information that will be helpful in your guard, at least. Do you know how many people are going to try to kill you? Oh. I imagine in the last-ditch efforts, why wouldn't they try to kill me? Make some amalgamation, make some thing that'll try to get to me, or perhaps maybe it'll even be something from this dimension that'll wish my death upon my head. I certainly know Earth does. She does not wish for your death. Surprising. That one should learn how to be a bit more cruel, I say.
No!
Why don't you leave her out of the conversation?
Ooh! Eclipse really does care for Earth. Okay. Okay.
Oh, well, that is a little funny, I shall say. Are you? No. What? I'm not going to say any more. Then we'll just spoil the surprise. I will request that you leave me be.
You're starting to like Earth
I'm
now.
going to go back to watching my anime. I hate you. I know. I hate myself as well. All this killing and trickery. It does get to me. There was nothing I could do to save him, by the way. You've already said that. Why mention it again? Because you're wondering. There was nothing I could do to save Solar. Copying his data, pasting it into a bin or a folder, certainly would have made a backup of him. But however, the memories, those you cannot back up. If I just made a backup of his personality, it would have made you. So disappointing. You could have been great. Goodbye, Eclipse. I think I should just kill him. What's the harm in it anyway at this point? Data? Like he has anything that'll help us in any capacity.
Mm.
It's fine. I'm fine. When the time comes, I'm gonna kill him. And if anybody gets in my way like that amalgamated wild freak, I killing them too.
Yeah. Well, that's it for today's episode. So hit subscribe and hit that good thing. I think I'm kind of below to see some more of the semi trucks. Let's get next video. Adios amigos.